My sister beat up 2 kids at her engagement party, and my parents held them down. In my family, everyone gets married by 24. That's the rule. My mom got married at 22, my auntie at 20, grandma at 18, even great-grandma got married at 14. But me, the moment I turned 25, I suddenly became the family failure. The one people whispered about at holidays. The one that always got the, you should freeze your eggs talk during Thanksgiving. It's the worst feeling. And now, my little sister Julia got engaged, and things were already getting worse for me. During the first hour of the engagement party, I was the entertainment. Every time someone would come up and congratulate Julia, she'd glance at me and make snarky comments about how she was so thankful she didn't end up like me, like I was some cursed object just because I wanted to stay single after dealing with a cheating ex. Still, it really hurt. I tried to hide in the corner of the room for the remainder of the party, hoping I could just blend in with the walls. But then Mom found me. She walked over with a fake smile plastered on her face. Isn't this engagement party great? You could have one too if you weren't so picky. But hey, I did hear there are dating apps now. I'm sure someone would be desperate enough to take you. She giggled. I frowned. Before I could respond, my aunt came over, kissed my cheek, then pulled something from her pocket. A brochure for a new local egg freezing bank. You should get it done before you expire, she insisted. No, my sister Julia interrupted, walking over with a smirk on her face. What she should really do is get married while she's still breedable and young. Her boyfriend Brendan approached us and grinned. Hey, don't worry about it. I've got some buddies who aren't choosy. Maybe we can find someone who'll settle for you, he said, his tone just as cruel. I felt my face burn with embarrassment as other guests watched them hit me with one horrible joke after the other. But then Julia said something so unforgivable, even I couldn't let it slide. You know, I've been thinking, maybe if you actually satisfied your ex, he wouldn't have cheated. My mouth hung open at her words as she added, just saying. Some women know how to keep a man, and some just don't. Everyone laughed, but I kept quiet, stayed calm on the outside, let them have their fun, because I knew something none of them did that I know would shut them all up forever. You see, a few days ago, I was at the grocery store when I spotted him, Brendan, my sister's boyfriend, with his arm wrapped around another woman's waist, all lovingly. He didn't see me, but I saw everything. The way he held her hand, kissed her cheek, the way the kids sitting in the cart called him daddy. My sister's boyfriend was married, with kids. Those business trips he constantly went on were just him going home to his real family. I left shaking. For days, I tried to think about what to do. Tell my sister the truth and break her heart, tell his wife the truth and break hers, or keep it to myself. Have them both play the perfect family without ever knowing what was actually going on. Well, tonight just settled it. I stood up just as my sister finished her awful joke and faced her. Since you brought up my cheating ex, let me bring up yours, I said. She looked at me, confused while I turned to face everyone and announced, Brendan is married. He has a wife and 2 kids. Those business trips, he's going home to them. The room fell quiet. Then they all erupted into laughter. Mom shook her head slowly. This is sad, even for you, she said. Brendan smiled and put his arm around Julia. She's clearly jealous. It's pathetic. Dad stood up from his chair. Sit down. You're embarrassing this family. My aunt whispered loud enough for everyone to hear. I knew she'd snap eventually. Julia stepped toward me, eyes full of venom. You couldn't stand seeing me happy, could you? You had to make up some sick lie because you're bitter and alone and nobody wants you. They continued mocking me when suddenly, the doorbell rang. I walked to the door calmly and opened it. There stood Brendan's wife and 2 kids. The little ones ran straight to him yelling, Daddy, while the wife remained frozen, staring at Julia. 6 years, she said, trembling. We've been married for 6 years. Brendan turned pale. Julia's expression went deadly. I'm sorry, he stuttered. The 2 kids began running around, tearing the entire place apart. They pushed the cake onto the floor, yanked on decorations, shattered furniture, calling my sister the bad woman. Julia snapped. She grabbed the 4-year-old by the arm and yanked hard. Look what you did, you little brat, the child screamed. The wife lunged at her, tackling her onto the ground. They rolled around, pulling at each other's hair, screaming. The kids tried to tell their mom, but Dad grabbed the boy by the collar and shoved him against the wall. Mom caught the little girl and pinned her arms back. 2 children held down by my parents while my sister brawled on the floor with their mother. A beautiful, well-deserved mess. I grabbed my purse and smiled at the chaos. Soon the wife and 2 kids walked out with Brendan running after them. My relatives ran off, embarrassed by the whole thing, while my parents and sister sat on the couch in a daze. And me, I told them one thing. Guess my eggs aren't the only thing that's rotten. Then I walked out.